Hello everyone, another doggy here and welcome to my channel to see another video about Path of Exile. So it has been a long time since I uploaded my last video. It either almost 3 weeks or maybe 2 weeks, and to be honest I didn't spend too much time on Path of Exile in the past few weeks because I have something else to complete. But I promised to finish this build, this Flick Strike Slayer. And today's video is an update on this build, and as you guys can see, I already made a lot of changes on my gear, and some changes on my skill tree, and also a little bit change on my skill gems. So let's check it out. And compared to the last time, this build, I want to say there's still many rooms to improve because I haven't got the crazy frenzy charge ring. Well, that ring might cost me about 1 mirror. Well, I don't have the currency to offer that ring, so this is the ring I'm using currently. And it might have some room to change on my gear too. So I actually test this Swirling and the Paradox this combo set, and you can see I bought lots of unique jewel here, and the Prodigious is the flask. So I actually test about three different setup in this build. Because I didn't have that crazy ring, so the Swirling and the Paradox combo do not have the enough damage. I just moved back to the Rakiata stance, but this is a new gear I bought just yesterday. So I think at this stage, this build can farm Uber content and the T17s, but sometimes I can be honest, I can be dead. But most of the time I can do those content smoothly. So first, let's talk about the gear I'm using right now. As you can see, this is a Mageblood, and actually this is the first Mageblood I got in this game. So I bought this at quite a good price, around 210 divines maybe. Sorry, I didn't remember correctly. And because I have the Mageblood, I can set the 4 magical flask. It gives me immune to stun, immune to curse, immune to shock, and combined with the unique jewel, the Storm Shroud, I'm now immune to all the elemental elements. That's pretty good defense layer. And this gives me extra chance to do critical strike damage. Well, the 4 magical flask combined with the Mageblood. And at last, this tincture gives me extra boost damage while I'm doing bossing. But to solve the mana problems, I will talk about that later. So I have some mana problem to solve. So this is a Mageblood, and this is Dark Ray Vectors, the boots I'm using. So it gives me +2 levels of socket AoE gems and +2 level of socket aura gems. Wow, that's pretty good. And because I have 2 impact like this, I put all my aura skill gems related to damage on these boots. So I have level 25 wars. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, isn't it? And level 24 anger. That is also very good. And well, Health of Ice is not AoE gems, so it only get +2 levels from these items. So I can change the flash and the stone to this. Well, that will increase my defense, but I think the damage is more important. So I also changed my weapon I'm using. So well, this is the Rakiata stance I'm used at last video. The damage is very good. Yeah, it nearly perfect, these items, you can see. But well, this gives me the supported gems, also supported by level 1040. I put my Flick Strike in this, my main weapon. So my Flick Strike also being supported by 45 right now. I'm a little bit regret I should get this weapon earlier, because 45 can increase my damage and my defense in the same time. So well, it's not bad, but I should buy this more earlier. And now at last to just set all the elemental resistance and correctly. I also bought this. This is a new ring I'm using. Well, it also gives me extra life and damage. So pretty cool, pretty cool gears I'm using. And now let's check the skill tree I'm using right now. So if you look up at the POE Ninja, you will find that the level from level 99 to level 100, this stage, everyone's skill tree is actually very different. So you cannot just copy paste someone's skill tree. I'm using this skill tree because there's something related to my gear and my skill gems too. So first, let's talk about the mana problem. As you can see, I put 3 points at the mana mastery. One is here, here, here. So you'll be wondering why I spend 3 skill points here. Because I get the -8 total mana cost at my ring. So the 2 rings gives me -16 mana cost. You see, it's not good enough. The answer is yes, because my Flake Strike is now supported by 6 gems. So actually that will cost me a lot of mana. So if I just cancel those points here, you can see the Flake Strike will cost me 2 mana. The 2 mana, well, it's not a big problem, but if you can imagine that the density of the monster has increased, so and at that stage you cannot use your Flake Strike to leech the life from the monster. You will be dead instantly. So my point is, well, it's better to make the Flake Strike cost no mana. That will allow you to using these skills at any times. So I'll be just take this and this back. So increase the mana regeneration efficiency. Okay. So as you can see, my Flake Strike now costs no mana. That will be much safer to using right now. And I want to talk about the mana reservation efficiency. So if I don't take this point here, my mana will be 10. And well, sorry, I put the life support just right now. So my Steel Skin and the Berserker will just cost 8 mana. So even I do not using life type support, I can using these 2 ground skill. And if I do not link with the Assassin's Mask, so as the last video and as many people do, I link the Leap Slam and the left support with the Mechon support. So that's actually 3, and these these 3 will put the 6 links. But then I find this is it is not a good choice. So even I can using Steel Skin and the Berserker at this stage because I have 10 mana. This cost me only 8 mana. That will be a little bit problem about the Tincture. So the Tincture will have the mana bomb issue, mana burn issue. When you using your Tincture, your mana will be like decreased a lot. And if you only get 10 mana, that will be okay because the Tincture will not just cost you a certain mana. It just decrease your mana at a certain speed. But if you're using your Tincture while the automation, just you automatically using the Steel Skin, that will cost you 8 mana. That will immediately end your Tincture. So to make the Tincture work, I have to using this mana mastery. So, well, I'm now at the level 99. My last point will be put at the Code Mastery. I just actually test a lot here. So if I put 1 point here, give me extra damage, but the Tincture cannot function like normal. So I have no choice but to put 1 point here. So yeah, this is everything about the mana. And starting from here, I remember at the last video I'm using the bleed mastery, but I'm changing to the elemental mastery here, give me more damage. And I'm also do some test here, but I realized because I'm using the Laser Pride, this Laser Pride allow me to gives me plus a critical strike multiplier, so I cannot cancel these nodes. And I think putting 1 point at this node will increase my defense, so I just do that. Only a very few people put 3 points here. And actually have a problem about my melee strike chance. So as you can see on my build right now in the game, my main the main hand critical strike chance is about 17%, but at the pass of building this number hit 100%. So I'm a little bit I don't know why. Maybe this is about the overwhelm, I don't know. So I cancel this point here. This will not give me the extra damage, and I also cancel the sword mastery. So actually I got one from here. So because I do not need the extra chance to do critical strike damage, so I cancel 1 point here and here. So this is the skill tree I'm using, and you might be curious why 1 point here. Well, the avoid being shocked will allow you to be immune to all the elemental enemies by using this unique jewel here. But this one flask will only give you like 97. Yes, I remember 97 or 96% chance to immune to shock. So you need extra 4 chance to avoid elemental enemies here. Yeah, that will make you be immune to all the something like a chill and ignite, something like that. So after talk about the gear and the skill tree at last, I'm actually planning to explain why I set my skill tree like this, but then I realized this might not be the best time to do, because I might make some mistakes on my skill jewel here, but I do not know how to do the right set. Well, I look at the POE Ninja, I find that there's literally nobody doing the skill jewelry set as I did. So, well, the gloves and the boots have no problem, and the weapon I'm using is about flick strikes. So the only 2 parts is the helmet and the body armor. I can do some change around this. So I will put my POB's links in the description. If you find I do anything very silly, please tell me in the comments. And I'm right now also have another problem. It might be a little bit silly, but well, should I using the Leap Flame? I know every builds about the Slayer using Leap Flame is a very good travel skill. You can jump like this, jump to somewhere else. But the Flick Strike also, well, when you're mapping is also a travel skill that will allow you to fly from between the monster. So if I cancel the Leap Flame, I can have the extra 3 sockets. I can put my another skill. So I don't know, should I really using the Leap Flame? If I do not using the Leap Flame, what kind of skills should I use? Well, that's another problem I need to solve. So thank you guys very much for watching today's video. See you in the next one.